If you've ever been afraid to update your WordPress theme because you think it might mess up your website, then you are not alone, because many other people are in that shoes. In fact, a friend of mine was asking me, recently, if it is safe to update the theme of our website. And the answer is that it depends. All right. It depends. And in this video, I'm going to break everything down to answer that question. So we are going to address 4 things in this video. And one of them is that we are going to address when it is safe to update your WordPress theme. We're also going to address what happens if you update a theme with custom edits. I'm going to explain what that means. All right. So we're also going to look at what exactly is a child theme and why is it important for us to use it. And lastly, we are going to look at how do we even create a child theme for our website. So let's look at when it is safe to update your WordPress theme. Now, it is safe to update your WordPress theme if you have not made any direct edits to your theme files. All right, so you've not edited anything on your theme files. Theme files are those your functions.php, styles.css, and any other template files that your theme may have. Also, it is also safe to update your theme if you are using the theme's built-in customization options like the customizer, the widgets, and the menus, and all of that. So if you are using that, then it is safe for you to update your theme. Now, when is it not safe for you to update your theme? It's not safe to update your theme when you have edited the theme files directly. That is all those functions.php, the style.css, or any other template files that your website theme comes with. So if you have made any edits on them, then it is not safe for you to edit your WordPress theme. All right. So now, what happens when you edit your WordPress theme? So if you have made any edits on your WordPress theme files, updating their theme will override everything that you have done on that theme. So if you spent hours customizing it and doing all of that, so you are going to lose everything that you have customized. So just imagine that you spent hours editing your theme, customizing it to your taste, then only for it to disappear just because you made an update of your theme. Everything that you've customized will just disappear. Then that is where a child theme comes into play. All right. Now, what is a child theme? So a child theme is actually like a safety net for your website, okay, because it allows you to make changes without affecting the parent theme. So the parent theme is that main theme that you have on your website that is running your website. So that is the parent theme. So your child theme is like a safety net, for your website, so that whenever you make any of these changes and customizations, if you update your theme, because every theme will always require you to make edits as you keep using them, because they may have introduced new security features, new updates, and all of that. So you need to constantly update your WordPress theme. So that is where child theme comes into play. So now the benefits of having a child theme on your website, because it helps, number one is that it helps you your customization to stay safe when updating the parent theme. Also, if you can actually tweak all your styles, your functions, features, all the templates without breaking the core theme. So any edits, customization that you made, your core theme still remains the same without any changes. It also helps you when you are making debug. So it makes your debugging very easy. You are troubleshooting something to know where an issue occurs. If you have a child theme, it makes it easy. So if you have a plan to anytime modify your theme's file, then a child theme is a must for you to have. All right, so it's very important that you have a child team if you know you are going to make edits on your team, your parent team, you want to customize it. Then it is very important that you have a child team in place. So we are going to get to our WordPress dashboard now, and we are going to look at how to create a child team for your website. So let's get into our WordPress dashboard so that we can see how we can create this child team. So here on my WordPress dashboard, now let me show you the front end of this website. So it's just a fresh WordPress installation I just made. I've not done any work on it. So as you can see, this is the default WordPress layout, or the WordPress theme, the default theme that WordPress comes with. So I'm going to install a theme that I'm going to use to build this website. Okay, I'm going to install that theme. So now you can also use child theme if you have already installed your theme, you have customized it, and you've not made any edit before. You can also install a child theme, and then it will transfer all the customizations you've made into your parent theme into your child theme. But it is wise, or it is more beneficial, when you are installing your parent theme, you create your child theme instantly. And this is more applicable when you are using a theme that does not have a child theme. Some themes that you purchase, some of the themes will already come with their pre-designed child theme that you can use. Okay, so if your theme has a child theme already made, then when you are installing your parent theme, just install the child theme instantly and then activate it for use. But in a situation like in my case, my theme does not have any child theme, then I'll have to create it by myself. Okay, so if you have not installed your theme already, so it's very easy to install a new theme. You just come to appearance here and you click on themes. So already you must have purchased your theme. That is if you are using a paid theme. But if you are using a free theme from WordPress repository, then you can just come here and add a new theme and then search for any of the themes that are free to use. But I am going to use a theme that I purchased for use on this website. So as you can see on my WordPress repository here, you can see a whole lot of themes that you can install if you want to make use of any of them. So I'm going to upload one here now. Then I'll click on choose file. Then I'm going to locate where my theme is located. So I'm going to find where it is. So I saved it on this folder and it's called DV. So DV is the theme I'm going to use to work on this website. So now I click on install. So this is how to install theme from scratch if you do not know how to install it. Okay, so we just wait for you to install. Okay, so as you can see now, our theme has been installed successfully. Okay, so you can see your theme installed successfully. So we can click here to view the theme, how it looks like. We can click here to activate it. So activating it is to make it active, to become the main theme that you are going to use. Then we can come here to also go to our theme space. So let's activate this theme now. So I'll click on activate. Remember, this is how our website is looking like. So once we finish activating this theme now, so we are going to check how our theme website is going to look with this new theme. Okay, all right, so let's refresh this page. So remember, theme is actually what gives your website a whole new look. All right, so it's like the clothes you are wearing your website. So with the theme, the look of your website can totally change. So you can see how our website is looking like now. So even though it's looking like nothing is happening, yeah, but our theme is active now. So next we are going to do now is to install our child theme. Okay, so I'm going to go in here. So Divi is asking me to log in and activate my license. So I'm going to do that later. Okay, so let's go to plugins. So plugin, they are like the add-ons that adds more functionalities to your website. So I'm going to go to plugin now and click on add new plugin. So we want to use plugin to create our child theme. Some people can use code where you can create the functions.php file, you can create the style.css file and any other file that is required, and you bundle all of them inside a folder, upload it on your cPanel, and there you have your child theme working. But that is for those that understands how to write a bit of code. So for us here, we are using WordPress, so we are not writing any code. That's why we are making use of WordPress to get this done. So you are going to come to where you search for plugin, and you are going to search for child theme. You're going to search for child theme. So let's see all the options we are going to have. So we have all of this. So we are going to use this that has up to about 300,000 active installations. So it's called child theme configurator. You can also make use of this. You can also make use of this. So they all can help you achieve the same result that you want to achieve. So let's install this now. Let's install it, and then next you are going to do is to now activate it. So we have activated this plugin now, but before we get into creating the child theme, so I want to show you something now. So let's open our themes dashboard on a new tab so that you can see that what we have here is just the parent theme. So this is the parent theme that we installed, which is Divi. So if it's another theme you are using, you are also going to see it here. Now, these are the default themes that WordPress comes with by default. So I'm going to delete all of this. I'm going to delete this. Just click here and delete it. Then the next one, to delete it, just click on theme details and just click on delete here, and that will be all. The theme will be gone. Now, I'm not going to delete this because we need this default theme 2025 as a backup. Just in case we are trying to troubleshoot something on our website, we can easily revert back to this to just keep our website up until we get the active theme working. All right, so just sort of sharing that with you. So just notice that we have only our child parent theme here on this dashboard. So let's get back to our plugins here. So you can see we've installed child theme configurator. So when using the customizer is not enough, then create child themes and customize styles, templates, functions, and more. So that's what this plugin is going to help us to achieve. So where will you find this? So you are going to come to your tools. Under tools here, you are going to see child themes. So we'll click on child themes, and now you are going to be prompted with this. It's going to give you this option to create a new child theme. So install a new customizable child theme using an installed theme as your parent. So meaning you must have a parent theme, which is what we have done. So you must have it to create a child theme, because the child theme is going to emulate all the functions, the codes, and everything on your parent theme. So the theme we are using is Divi. Here it says we should select a parent theme. So we are using Divi. So we are going to click on analyze it. So you can just see the steps here. They are telling you, do this, do this. Then the next thing we analyze, which is what we've done. So it says that this theme appears okay to use as a child theme. So it says that this theme does not require the parent style.css for its appearance. Okay. So it has given it a name, Divi Child. So if you don't want that, you can edit it. So every other thing here is actually okay. So you can leave everything as it is, and you just come down here and you create a child theme. So you just click on create and wait for you to complete the process. So it says the child theme appears to be running correctly and all of that. So the child theme has been generated successfully, so you can preview your child theme before activating. So let's click and preview our child theme. So it's installed, but it has not been activated now. So while we're waiting for the preview to show, let's get back here on our themes dashboard and let's reload this page and see if our child theme will appear. So as you can see, our child theme is here now. So it has the same screenshot of the parent team. So they are having the same thing. So in your own case, what your team creator or developer use as the screenshot here or the thumbnail here, that is what yours is going to show in this case. So what we are now going to do to make this child team useful is to activate it. So once you activate it, any changes you make will now stay on your child team. So in that situation, it now becomes safe for you to update your team anytime without fear if anything is going to happen to your website, whether all the customization you've made will disappear. So when you have a child team, you can customize your team, customize your template files as much as you want, and everything will remain intact whenever you update your team. So I hope these have been of good value to you, and now you've known when it is right or safe to update your team on your WordPress website. You've also known what a child team is, the importance of it, and now we've concluded by learning how to install a child team and activating it. I hope you found value in this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel so that whenever I drop a new video, you will be notified, and I will see you in the next one.